What's up, guys? Hoarder here. I'm here at the Nibbler. Behind me is Doug. We're at this old house, goes back to the 1700s. It's got 4 chimneys, big add-on. I'll show you the house later. Kyle just dug the first signal of the day. It was an old spoon, about 4 inches down. He's got the Equinox. I got the Pro. Doug's got the Pro. So old house, almost 300 years old. I don't want to get my hopes up because when I do, I don't find anything. But hopefully we'll find some good stuff and be back on the first dig. Later. All right, I just dug the largest horse circle from hell.
Horse tack.
And Doug came over and he's screaming, "Oh my goodness, oh my goodness." Oh, I think he might have a ring. Wow.
Look at that.
Wow, that's beautiful.
That's almost as nice as your...
Oh, it's got an eagle.
Eagle on both sides. Check it out.
And that stone, I don't even know what that is.
I'm sure it's precious when you put it in a setting like that.
Is there anything inside of it?
I don't know. I'm going to put my glasses on.
It's a little bit bent.
Well, if you were laying under the ground...
No, I'm saying, you know it's going to be old for it to be bent.
But yeah,
like
it
that.
says something. Well, I won't tell you what it says.
It says cheap
It says fake
Cracker Jack.
Japanese.
You don't want to know. It says Mexico.
That's Mexican silver.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
exactly what it is.
Oh, there it is. Let me get it in the shade a little bit. I'll get Doug's jacket. That eagle is beautiful. That stone. How deep was it?
8. But it was ringing up
Yeah, on the inside.
between 87 and 94. So I knew it was...
It says Mexico, yeah, at the bottom. Awesome find. Well, my first find of the day, it's a buckle. It was probably maybe 8 inches deep. Kyle's got a sterling spoon and Doug's got a sterling ring with a stone and I got a buckle. I'd say I'm winning. But we just barely started. I'm doing the side. Doug's doing the front or the back. We didn't even get up near the house yet. The homeowners were still asleep, waiting for them to wake up before we get too close to the house. Don't want to spook them. So, all right, I'll take it. At least it's something. All right, Kyle's got something. I have a feeling it's not going to be good, but let's see.
It's nuts, man. Oh, no, it's just one nut.
Oh, look at that, though.
Yeah, look at the shape.
Can you imagine the things this held in place?
Right. And the way the corners are all...
Oh, they're like beveled. It's like hand forged.
Yeah, yeah. The threads on that are going to turn out to be wonderful, I'm sure.
That's a good candidate for electrolysis.
Yeah, yeah. It's going to
You
go.
guys ogle that. I'm going to...
Yeah, you know, yours is close.
Your ring is pretty good. It's pretty good.
It's going to go in my nut shadow box.
All right, I'm starting to get on some stuff. I just pulled a flat button. See the shank still on the back? I'll take that. That sounded pretty good. It was kind of deep. I overdug it. It was actually up here in the plug. And I'll look for marking later. Sometimes there are. But I'll take it. It's been a slow start for me, but hopefully I'll catch up to the other guys. All right, we've been here for about an hour or so. The homeowners just came out, so we all took a walk up and talked to them. They gave us a lay of the land. There was an old 1700s road that went up the other side of the property, and this is a big property. And he said in the back is a root cellar and a barn. He said we can go wherever we want. They even have a garden right up against the house. He said you can detect that garden because we're going to turn the soil over anyway. So you gotta love friendly homeowners. So let's get started, get close to the house and find the goodies.
It's obviously not real gold.
All right, Doug's got a good one here. And it's got a lot of writing on it. May I hold it?
Yes. It says, do unto others as you would have others do unto you. The golden rule.
Oh,
But it's obviously gold plated.
I wonder what it is. Some sort of a writing implement, do you
And
think?
it looked like it may have been a pen at one time, yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Some sort of a cool pen. I like the design on it.
That's cool.
Huh. Yeah, we're doing this is the old horse path that went up to their house along these tree lines. Would flank it. There's more behind me. They would go up and they would hitch their horses up to the front of the house. So that's where me and Doug are working. Kyle's way off to the side.
Good.
So pretty good.
Deal.
Nice
Yeah,
find.
man. Yeah.
Well, I got my first wheat penny. Doug is way up there. Kyle's equally behind me somewhere. And my first wheat penny, it's still here in the plug. I think it's a wheat penny. Let's give her a little rub here. Now there's Abe Lincoln. Oh, I gave it a little clean. It's actually a teen wheat. I think it's 1919. I think there's a mint mark too. You can kind of see it there. Could be 1910. I think it's 1919. I think there's a mint mark. So I'll take it. First decent coin I got. What's it coming up on yours?
22, 29, 22.
I'm getting a pretty solid 86. I called Kyle over. I had a 6-inch 86 on my AT Pro, which is usually a quarter, and at 6 inches, it might be silver. I called him over to swing over with his Equinox, and it's jumping a little bit. Is it settling on any number in particular?
No, I am getting some iron.
No, you're not. Let me hear. Hold on, let me swing over mine again. Mine sounded really solid. Stop me in my tracks, as they say. Let me see. I'm not hearing any iron. All right, well, I'm gonna dig it. I'm not gonna dig it live, I don't think. All right, you know what? No, I'm not. I'll be back. Well, here's the signal I called Kyle over for. It was a quarter. It's a clad, and it's 1965. Son of a gun, maybe 66. So it was deep, but not quite silver deep. Oh well. Came up loud though. All right, Doug called me over. Let's see what Doug's got.
Doug's got big copper.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does. I
Oh,
don't
he
lie
does.
about these things. Look at that.
Oh, he does have a nice one.
And I don't have any toothpicks with me.
Oh, that's gonna be a large cent. Very nice. That wasn't too deep. Was
No,
it
it's 6 inches.
What did it come up on your machine? You remember?
It came up 82, but clipped. And
Wow, very nice. I might have a soft bristle brush in my
that'd
car.
be cool.
Might want to let it dry first though.
Yeah, we'll clean it
We'll
up.
investigate.
for
Awesome. Beautiful. I think it's going to be a large cent.
I think so too.
Very
It's about
nice.
the right size.
All right, here's Doug's largie he got. The back, I think it's 1837 or maybe 27. It actually looks like it says 1877, but I know they didn't make them in that year. So he did a pretty good job cleaning up in the field. Just a toothpick, Doug?
Yeah.
Just a toothpick. The back, you can see it says, you can kind of see 1 cent there.
Here you go.
United States. So excellent find. Oldest coin of the day. Here's an interesting thing. I don't think it's a pipe. It's very, very heavy. I don't know. I do not know. Oh well, I will investigate. I have a feeling it's going to be something more functional than cool, but you never know. Alright, let's keep going. Not sure on this one. Here's a cool one. This almost looks like a tooth. You can see it must have been some sort of a pin. Here's the back. It has that odd crescent shape. There could be writing in the middle or some sort of a marking, I can't tell. It's a pretty cool shape, some sort of like a pin, I don't know. Pretty interesting though. There's more items in the hole. I think it was a piece of iron. It could have been the pin back, if it's even a pin. But pretty cool find there, whatever the heck that is. I'm up by the house now, right up in the front. I had a good one here, it was in the high 70s, low 80s, and I just flipped it out. Oh, I love stuff like that. It's a shame it's busted. Oh, there's ants all over it too. I'm gonna put it down because there's ants all over it. But it's the barrel to an old kid's cap gun, covered in ants. They built a little nest in there. I hope there's more of it. Yep, I think there is. I think there's gonna be more of it down there. Well, that's all that was in there, was just this part of the barrel. I'm trying to put it in my bag, but inside you can see there's ant eggs in there. So all these ants just keep coming out of it. So I don't want to put it in my bag and have these ants biting me. And I can't get the eggs out. They're inside that little tiny hole. I tried. I cleared some of the one hole out, but I can't get them out of there. And I think I saw some eggs in there. So there you go. They're slowly carrying the eggs out. Pretty cool. There's my second weedie of the day. This one is, I think, from the 20s. Might be 1920. Could be 30. I'm not sure. I'm up near the front of the house, and it's a beautiful house. And it goes back to the 1700s. It's got 3 chimneys. I'll go around the back and show you. But pretty cool find there. Not too deep, maybe 4 inches. I'm up near the garden. So I'll take it. All right, I got another coin. I think it's just going to be a penny. It might be a wheat penny. It's in the clump. And I always like to pop them out of the clump because it's kind of fun. So you ready? All right, there it comes. And it's going to be a penny. Let's see what it is. Yep, it's a Wheatie. Wheatie number 3 for the day, which is pretty good. No silver coins for me yet. All my Wheaties have been old. One's from the teens, one's from either the 20s or the 30s. This one I'm not going to be able to get a date off of right now. But Wheatie number 3, I'll take it. It's been a pretty good day. This yard is huge. So right now I'm just kind of cherry picking the good signals, the solid, sturdy signals. Doug's got a ring. He's got the Tootsie. He's got a Tootsie kind of car. He's got the large scent. Kyle, he's got the Sterling spoon, some cool things. A lot of cool things. This is the virgin ground, almost 300-year-old property. I don't want to get my hopes up because when I do, I don't find anything. So I'm just going to say I'm going to look for the regular stuff I find at a 1900s yard. And if I get lucky, I get lucky. So, all right, let's keep on digging. Oh, I just turned this hole over. And right in the bottom of my plug there, when I flipped it, is a spoon. My first spoon of the day. Kyle's already got a silver spoon bowl. And there's no fancy on this. This is silver plate. They'll probably even say silver plate. Something on the bottom. It's not silver, but I do like spoons. Haven't got one all day, so it puts me on the spoon list. Earlier you saw Doug's Tootsie way back there. I am up really close to the house, right up in the front of this old house. I just dug down about 6 inches with an 80 and I got one. I think it might be a Tootsie. Look at that old truck. Ah, I might have hit it here and broke that. It's got no tires. Well, I'm gonna have to clean the underside really well. I don't know, but look at that old truck. That is super cool. It's seen better days, unfortunately. Looks like Sanford & Son. Well, I just got this. This was a squeaky 79.80. And I thought it was going to be a penny, maybe a wheat penny or something. I don't know. It was kind of deep. And it's a buckle, and it's still, the tine still moves. So that's a pretty cool buckle. It's a little bent, I think, unless it comes that way. So, I don't know. I'll clean it up later. It's all brass, even the tine's brass. No iron on this one. Always like finding the buckles. I'll take her. Oh.
I don't know what it is.
Here comes Doug. If you can see, it's pouring rain now. And oh, it looks like an angel.
Leave it to you to come up with an angel.
It looks like an angel. I don't know, a piece of iron, something or other.
Look like something that was used to clasp one item to another.
Yeah, but wouldn't it open?
Nah. Not if they used a strap.
Yeah, maybe.
Or a rope.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Maybe a piece of horse tack or something?
Yeah, maybe.
You got to see
It's
Kyle's
old.
buckle. Kyle's buckle might be... We're doing a contest after our lunch break. Who found the coolest thing? I have nothing to even show. This is his so far. Kyle has that really... Kyle dug a buckle. Oh, Doug has the nipple thing.
Wait a minute. I got the...
Oh, a parent nipple. Wow, look at that, Doug. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. This is a PG channel, Doug.
Yes.
This is a PG
Yeah,
channel.
I understand.
There we go.
You might want to edit that out.
Maybe together they make something really...
It screws.
Nice find. All right, pretty good little spot for me. I just caught my first silver of the day. I know it's a little bright. It's a mercury dime. I don't know the date, and my gloves are muddy, so I'm not going to rub on it. It's pouring rain. And right next to it, I just got this. Now it's broken up. It's some sort of an old car or bus or something. It could be a Tootsie. This is all I found of it. I'll clean it up later. It's my second toy car of the day, which is pretty cool, even though it's only got one wheel. So I'll show you what it looks like later when I got two hands. But like I said, it's really raining hard. Kyle and Doug are working their way to the back. So we'll be back. All right, so I'm right here. Kyle's right there. I had a 52, 53. I thought it was going to be a Jefferson nickel. And I got this. Now I know you can't see it because neither can I. I can't see the detail on it. My hands are just mud. But this is an old nickel, I think. Maybe a V nickel or a Buffalo. I can't. It's not a Jefferson though. I'm getting soaked. It's pouring rain. Kyle just found something. So I don't know. I will clean this up. But this I think is an old nickel, I think. I don't know. We'll see. All right, we're all digging in the back now. I think this is where the dump was. It's got a cool root cellar over there too. And way at the bottom of my hole is a spoon going this way. I'm gonna pull it out. It's stuck. I can't. Oh, did you?
And it only rang up 82.
I got it. Any cool design on it? Well, not the coolest spoon. I don't know if it's silver. Well, I don't see a whole lot of corrosion. Let me clean it up. Hang on. Here comes Kyle. He just found a giant Studebaker bus. It is pouring rain. I'm under the hatch of my car. I've already went through 4 gloves. They get so muddy and just wet and nasty. Luckily I got a whole bunch of them. Run, Forrest! Run! Doug's in the back. We're gonna wait out this last little, this next shower and head back out. But we're finding really good stuff in the back. So I'll be back. All right, here's my wrap up. We had to leave. It started pouring rain. We thought it was gonna stop and it didn't. So here's what I got. Doug had some great stuff. Kyle had some great stuff. I think I came in 3rd for the day. But here's what I got. Some big iron up top. Don't know what this is. Super duper heavy though. Horse, maybe a hitching post ring. Little bracket, little heart shape. I don't know. This is like an old pole. I'm gonna put some electrolysis on it and clean it up. This is a heart, but it's broken. It was in 2 pieces. It's iron. Don't know where it's from. This, I don't know what the heck this is. It says Kellogg's on it, Kellogg quality. I don't know. Just thought it was interesting. You know, this is metal, it's plastic. A couple of spoons, a little bit of fancy on the one, I thought, but nothing good. Just plated, silver plate. Dog leash. I think this is a handle, maybe off an old refrigerator door or something like that. I don't know. This is a part to an old brass lantern. This mystery piece for me, I don't know. Maybe it's to a pipe. I don't know, but it does say patent pending, Zenith, made in the USA. I don't know, just thought it was interesting looking. Don't know what it's to though. A bunch of ammo. I had a lot more, but this is what I'm showing. I also found the part to the kid's cap gun, which is pretty cool. It's the only piece I got was this piece, and then this little piece. I don't even know where this goes to. One bottle popped out of the hole. Let's see, a couple of buckles. 2 pieces of lead. This one, I always try to find things in my lead. That looks like a dinosaur, or maybe the space shuttle. I don't know. The pocket knife, really nice shaped pocket knife. Might be a scout knife. I don't know. Blades are all iron, rusted shut. I got one flat button. Can't make out any detail on the back. Started cleaning the front a little bit, but just a flat button. This, which I think is a pin. See where the pin would go on the back. This might be really old. I'm just not sure. It looks like there could have been a design on the front, but I'm gonna have to clean it some more and see. But pretty cool. Modern coins, my modern pennies. Looks like 18, 8 modern dimes, 3 modern nickels. I did catch 2 Tootsie Toys. This one, the truck cleaned up great. Look at the paint on there. That's awesome. Does say Tootsie on the bottom, Tootsie Toy. No wheels. In pretty bad shape, but at least you could see what it was. And then this Tootsie Toy, which is in terrible shape. It's actually in 2 pieces. I'll try to turn it. That's pretty cool. This piece is busted totally off. That's how I found it. This might even be the back of a whole other one, a VW Bug or something. But this one does say Tootsie on it. The wheels falling off. It's in terrible shape, but it counts. My old coins, I got, looks like 6 wheat pennies. And there were some old ones in the mix. That one's not old, 40s. There's an ant. There's a 1912, I think. There's a 1919, 1920. I did catch, it turned out to be a V-nickel. You can see Lady Liberty on there. I can't get a date off of it yet. Still working on it, but you can see her face. And on the back does have the V in the center. Nickels are notoriously hard to clean, but I'm going to keep going at it. You can see the stars. And then I got one Mercury dime, 1941. And I did get some quarters, and what I want to do, if you saw the beginning of my last video, my good friend Barbara, Beja Today, passed away. And in honor of her, what I'm going to do every video is Barbara used to keep a quarter count for the year of how many quarters she got. So I went through my jugs of everything that I dug this year, and each week I'm going to update it in memory of Barbara. So this is going to be my Beja Today 2018 quarter count. After all, I am the quarter hoarder, so if anyone should carry this on her honor, it's going to be me. I got 107 quarters so far for the year. Most of these were dug in the woods, or would be a lot more when I hit the yards. I usually do a lot better. I forget how many I had this hunt, maybe 5 or 6. But in honor of Barbara Beja Today, she passed away a few weeks ago, and I'm going to miss her. So 107 in your honor, and I'll keep it up all year long. And that was my hunt. This was a really great house, and I think I came in 3rd out of the 3 of us. Doug had an incredible Mexican sterling ring, which maybe I'll show next video. I didn't get a picture of it. He had the large cent. Kyle had a sterling silver spoon bowl. He had an incredible Tootsie, 3 times the size of a regular Tootsie. And he had a really cool buckle. So make sure you check out the Nickel Nibbler's channel. And Doug's, I'll put in next week's wrap up. I didn't get him in time. We're going back to the house in a couple of days. Like I said, it started pouring rain. We couldn't finish, but I'm excited. There's still a lot more property. The old outhouse, the old barn, the old root cellar, we didn't get to any of it yet. So I'm going back again, and hopefully we'll keep finding some more stuff. So thanks for watching, everybody. Happy hunting. I'll see you on the next one. Later.